Welcome. 242 Promise to Abraham. God is included in our life. He is present at 100%. We have the grace to receive God, but we aren't always well disposed. In the Bible, there are many testimonies of people who dare to let God come into contact with them. This is what we discover in Genesis, when God enters into a covenant in a relationship with Abraham. God promises to Abraham, at that point Abram, many descendants. The word of the Lord came to him, "Know that one shall not be your heir, your own issue shall be your heir." He took him outside and said, "Look up at the sky and count the stars, if you can. Just so," he added, "shall your descendants be." Abram put his faith in the Lord, who credited it to him as an act of righteousness. Genesis chapter 15, verses 4 to 6. God does everything perfectly. He promises many descendants to Abraham, and he will do so. This offspring, at first sight, seems to be of human nature, but God sees well beyond that, since the descendants of Abraham are ultimately the offsprings of faith in God. God, through Abraham, gives himself an offspring that will please his heart. It is God who accomplishes the descendants of faith in the hearts of practicing believers. These believers celebrate with their God. They thank him for his presence among them. This is the very meaning of the Eucharist, a thank you, a thanksgiving. This descent is the people who accept God in their lives, who live by faith, who thanks God and who transmit the received graces to their neighbors.